One of the worst feelings as a man is when you're talking to a girl and she's showing high interest, she's hitting you up first, she's texting you, and then all of a sudden, she loses interest. And then you're left wondering, where did I go wrong? Where did I mess up? In this video, I'm gonna go over 3 common mistakes that most young men make with the girl they're talking to and why she loses interest. And these are all mistakes I've had to learn from in my own life through my own experiences, so don't be like me and learn from my mistakes. My name is Frank. I help young men through self-improvement. That clearly interests you, so do us both a favor and click the like and subscribe button. There was this one time I was talking to this girl in high school and I had a pretty big crush on her. I played high school football and my team was on a bye week that week, so I ended up going to her high school's game with her. And everything at this point was going very well. Then fast forward, 2 weeks later, we end up going to homecoming together. And then as the night went on, she kind of started to like show low interest. She'd, go and talk to her friends and like kind of leave me alone. And I was wondering, what's going on? What's happening? And then I started chasing after her and I walked up to her and I said, what's wrong? Like, is everything okay? I was just being super needy. And later that night, we all went to one of my friend's house after the dance and we were watching a movie and she was sitting across the room and I texted her, I was like, why aren't you sitting by me? Like, we should sit together and hang out. And then I started telling her like how much I like her and that I really want to be with her, and after that night she kind of just ended up ignoring me. In this situation, I made a few crucial mistakes that you just can't make in the talking stage, so that's what we're going to talk about next. The first mistake I made that you cannot make is getting invested too early. You see that girl that you want to go talk to, or you just start talking to her and you immediately begin to get feelings. Start thinking about your future together, about how you want to make her your girlfriend. This then causes you to be needy and insecure when talking to her. You get nervous to approach her because you're worried about losing her. When you go on a date, you're thinking, I don't want to mess up. I really hope things go well. Or when things don't work out and it turns out she doesn't like you, it really hurts because you're so invested. Now, when I say not to get invested in her, I'm not saying to show her that you don't care for her or to not put in effort. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. You should show her that you care and you should put in effort and show her through your actions that you want to be with her. But what I don't want you to do is have the mindset early on that I cannot live without this girl, that if she doesn't like me back, I'll be completely crushed. Because there are so many women out there that if one girl you go approach doesn't give you her number, or if one girl you go on a date with doesn't end up working out, who cares? You can just go out with someone else. You can go talk to someone else. Because the reality is, the more worried you are about losing her, the more likely you are to lose her. The second reason is you were needy for a relationship. As a man, you must understand attraction to women is much different than it is to men. The truth is, men value looks much more than women do. You'll see a girl and instantly be attracted to her and go like, oh yeah, I'd want to make her my girlfriend. Whereas women, they care much more about your personality traits and how you are as a man. Which is why it typically takes women a lot more time to fall in love than it does for men. Now, I just want to say, like, this isn't always the case, not 100% of the time, because someone's gonna be like, oh, well, I was talking to a girl and she was my girlfriend 1 week. Like, shut up, bro. I know it's not the same for everyone. I'm just making a general rule. And I'm also not saying you should only care about her looks and overlook her personality and that men only care about looks, because if you do that, if you end up overlooking her personality for her looks and you date a girl just because she's good looking, that is a massive mistake, and you will end up broke, you will end up poor, and you will end up single, because falling for the wrong girl will ruin your life. But what I'm saying is that it takes women more time to fall in love and get invested than it does for men. So when you're being pushy for the relationship, it turns her away because she may not be ready. And if you ask for a relationship before she's ready, you're absolutely cooked. But you also know, as a man, it's also up to you to ask for the relationship. So how the do you do this? So what you want to do instead is you want to wait for her to start dropping hints. Start saying things like, what are we? Where is this going? Typically, women will start to do this after about a month, 2 or 3 months of dating. And when she starts bringing this up, when she starts asking, what are we? Where is this going? Would you be open to a relationship? That is when the ball is in your court and you can ask. But the key is to wait for her to start bringing it up first, because if you don't and you just bring it up out of the blue, it's probably going to be too early and you don't want to do that. Now, the third reason is you did not escalate at all. You went on a date and you didn't make a move. You didn't ever hold her hand. You didn't go for the kiss. When you don't do these things, it shows weakness. It shows that you don't have confidence. Because do you think the guy who has confidence is sitting there and just like talking to her, asking her questions and interviewing her the whole time? No, he's not doing that. He's making a move. He's going for the kiss. He's talking to her in an attractive way. And the reason most guys struggle with this is because they're so worried about, oh, well, like, what if it doesn't work out? Well, what if she's not interested? Well, guess what, bro? If you don't make a move, if you don't go for it, she's gonna lose interest because it shows low confidence. Whereas if you do actually make a move, you have a chance. And if you make a move and she's not ready, you just move on. It's not a huge deal. Because this is also a great sign of whether or not she likes you. If you make a move and she doesn't go for it, It's either one that she's just not ready, or it means that she just doesn't have interest, which in that case, you can just move on. So always make a move because it shows that you have confidence, and it also will give you a great look into whether or not she likes you back. But always keep a positive mindset, and if one girl doesn't like you back, who cares? There's so many women out there, and you can go talk to someone else. And always have an abundance mindset that I am a catch, I am a prize, and if one girl doesn't like me, then that's her loss, and I'm gonna go for the girl. I'm gonna talk to the girl who does like me because that's what I deserve as a man. If you found this video helped you, be sure to click the like and subscribe button, and also turn on the post notifications so you can see more videos like these. See you for the next video, bro.